Hello and welcome, my fabulous mortal soul. I hope your weekend's been going well. Mine has been full of thick fog, very cold, misty rain that's been constant since before I wake up very early this morning. I've been up and about and around town since about 6 a.m. because I was so bored. I've been waking up in the witch's hour lately, and I have not been able to fall back asleep. I know I'm on just a few minutes early, but hey, it's all right. I don't put makeup on my face for an hour, and my hair is naturally curly, so I just have to toss it around. I'm here with my book to show that I'm educated. I'm educated. And I have beside me my official gold coin of Venus from the ancient Roman times. That is Venus. That is me from back then. And I still have a bun like that on the back of my head right now. Actually, I didn't even realize I was doing it, but that is exactly how I wear my hair. And I know all the tricks. But I'm going to tell you. So today I wanted to do a guild meeting, and I wanted to... mostly people don't show up for my guild meetings. Once or twice, there might be one or two people that pop in and out, but mostly people are getting ready to go out for the evening, and I might be their white noise while they're winding down or gearing up to go. So what I thought I'd do, I just start this off with a few jokes, just a few jokes, random jokes that I'm not going to make into memes. And I'm telling you, if you hear anything, that's your ASMR experience. I made some really great fusilli with a couple of different cheeses and real garlic and butter. I actually put real butter on this, and I oven baked it instead of boiling. And I got really fat, fluffy fusilli here, which is like the spiral pasta. Then at the very end, I put in some cream cheese to thicken up the sauce, which is basically crushed tomatoes because that's the cheapest thing out there. I'm not buying real sauce anymore, but hey, I was taught by my aunt, my grandmother, and my mother how to make this from scratch. And so I've been kind of steeping things all day. Anyways, it's here. It smells yummy. Oh, and if you want to know how to make different fun things, absolutely go to my playlist for Riddle Me Din Din. There are so many recipes in there now, over 100 different recipe shows. The blitzes are just a one-off recipe at a time. A lot of beverages find their way into the blitzes. And then the three-part mini menus, they have main meals usually with sides and either a dessert or a drink. And then if you look at the Riddle Me Snack Nights, it's just junk food. It is pure and simple junk food, guilt-free. Don't look at the calories and the sugar content. Just if you want this flavor and smell, eat it. I didn't realize how late the day was, and it was like very close to time. I'm doing everything very late lately because I think I'm sleeping in the morning, catching up on the sleep I don't get during the week. So I'm feasting right now. What better room than where we restored some of our ancient ruins and rebuilt this war room here, this throne room. Oh, this is the throne room. With all this beautiful marble that we salvaged. And I love marble. Let's take it. Okay. I'm going to get down to business. All right. Before I adjourn this meeting, give people a chance to wake up and show up. If they do, we'll see. I wanted to ask you, what did one snowman say to the other snowman? Smells like carrots over here. Why did Beethoven get rid of his chickens? Because all they ever said was bark, 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 bark. Stupid. Bark. Beethoven musician joke. What did 20 do when it was hungry? 28. That's what I'm doing right now, too. 7, 8, 9. So many numbers. Devouring numbers. Wow. Why is grass so dangerous? Because it's full of blades. You'll see that I made memes of these earlier this year, actually, with some pretty good, wow, visuals. Okay. Why wasn't the cactus invited to hang out with the mushrooms? He wasn't a fun guy. He wasn't a fun guy. I get it. All right. Why shouldn't you fundraise for marathons? They just take the money and run. If you're in a raid, you better know how to run too. Battlegrounds need to run. Why did the crab cross the road? It didn't. He used the sidewalk. I've actually seen, no joke, you guys know that I've been in the north. I borrowed a friend's dog to walk down the sidewalk, and we're surrounded by, like, just raw land, like semi-desert climate out there, but a muley deer was walking down the opposite sidewalk. Well, it was walking down the same sidewalk as us, and we stopped and stared, and it raised its head and stared. Then it very calmly just nonchalantly turned, crossed the road at a crosswalk, and walked down the opposite sidewalk from me. And a woman on her cell phone, standing by her car getting ready to go to work, she stopped talking on her phone, kind of dropped her phone, jaw hanging, and the deer just casually walked by her like it was a human on a sidewalk, like us. And we looked at it, and luckily my dog, it didn't bark at it at all. We were just kind of stunned, and it was kind of stunned, and just moved on. So we moved on. And the woman on her phone was just looking at it, going by. And you swear this was a commercial, but it's real life, true story. Yeah. So that's why that joke's funny to me. Anyways. Because animals learn too. They watch us and they use our habits too. Anyways. It was just fun to see that the deer knew how to cross the road at a crosswalk and then just take the other sidewalk. I was so calm. Passing us all by. Okay. Why does it take pirates a long time to learn the alphabet? Because they can spend years at sea. I can't get past C. Huh? C versus SEA. Anyway, why can't a nose be 12 inches long? Because then it would be a foot. Ha. All right, what else in my riddle book? Why can't you put $2 in your pocket? Because 2 halves make a hole, and your money will fall out. So hole with a W, without a W. Hee hee. Bad jokes. Dad jokes. Why does a moon rock taste better than an earth rock? It's a little meatier. Well, a little bit meatier, as in meat, versus meteor, a little meteor, like the comet streaking by in space. Ha ha. I think that's good. And actually, when I went off to March break down to Universal, I found a thing in the Starbucks there called moon cheese. And I really loved it the first time I ate it. But then I waited a month, and when I came back up north, I ate it, and I didn't love it the same way. I don't know why. It was just such a surprise. Maybe because I wasn't eating much when I was down there. I was just eating melons and drinking water, trying to lose weight, swimming every day. So that's why I went down there. But moon rocks, moon cheese, yeah, I think it tastes pretty good. Okay, well, just one more. Just one more, and then I'll put you on your Mizzy. I'll move on. Okay, so here we go. How much do rainbows weigh? Not much. They're actually pretty light. Pretty light? They're pretty to look at. They're light. Colors of light through prism. Rainbows are pretty light. Or they don't weigh much at all. They're just air, light as air. Anyways, dad jokes. I thought it was cute. I really did. I thought it was cute. All right. Last one. What is the most popular fish in the ocean? The starfish. It's a star. Now, speaking of stars, I was just coming across something, maybe this is old news, but something about, it was on a TikTok thing that I found through Facebook. Beyonce had a fake baby bump. That whole thing was faked to cover the fact of a murder, and her song is about the murder of that long time cheating on her lover of her husband. And they, right after she gave birth to his baby, a love child out of wedlock, well, Beyonce was married to him, and now they're raising that daughter. And that's what the rumor is. I don't know what the truth is. I don't know if you guys have heard about this, but you're here for me. But I just saw it on a TikTok thing, on a Facebook thing, and I don't know whether that's true or not. I hope it's not true, but it's very sad. And yeah, and I know statistics about this. The number one reason that women in first world nations die when pregnant is because people don't want them to have that baby. And I find that murder is very, very sad. Very, very sad. And, yeah. Not to get too dark, but I face things like that as well myself. Once upon a time, before becoming a YouTuber, there's crazy people out there, man. And you gotta protect yourself. And you can't count on the law to do it for you. You Get out, get away, far away, and don't tell anyone you're going to do it. Just do it. Go and never look back. Anyhow. Okay, that was so bleak. That led to something so bleak. I gotta give you a couple more. They all lead to like little fun bit stories about my life. Okay. A slice of apple pie costs $2.50 in Jamaica, $3.75 in Bermuda, and $3 in the Bahamas. Those are the Pirates of the Caribbean. Oh, come on. Even I know that's a bad one. Okay, I'm sorry. But you know what I loved about being in Trinidad, for example? You get stuck in traffic. People are just walking by with fresh fruit. You just buy it and get it through your window. And when I lived in Nunavut, the Inuit women, they would be making pies, cinnamon buns, and pizza, and selling it out their literal kitchen window. Like, you could walk by, you could tell them on Facebook you want it, bring them cash through their window of their house, at their kitchen, where they're baking it, and they just give it to you. And I usually would get home too late. My neighbor was a really good baker. If she had anything left over, she'd let me know, but usually people had bought it by the time I got home from school. So it's like, dang it. But yet, did they ever bake? They really did. The women up there could just make money on the fly if they wanted to, right out their window. Okay, that was a much better story to land on. Okay. I had a joke about paper tape, but it was terrible. Tear, T-E-A-R. Anyway, I'm sorry. All right, no one's here to stop me. This might be a very short guild meeting because I do have the promise to myself that if in a half an hour nobody shows, I'm going to move on, and that sounds so sad, but let's talk about some rates. Here. Let me see, I'm going to go to this one. Well, we're going to switch for a second just to talk about the business of the day, and just a very quick way. I'm going to give people a glimpse of my channel dashboard. I don't know if people do that, but I'm going to do that. Just show it to you guys. All right. So, I just shut one of my windows. Which one? Here we go. I'm going to shut this. Boom. Looking at my stuff. So, I had 2 days ago 248 people, and that's why I said I was going to do the guild meeting, because I'm so close to the halfway mark. And then I lost those 2. So I'm thinking they're the last 2 guys that came in on one of my gamer nights, and then I did the cooking show and lost them. But people voted to save the cooking show, so I don't know. Even though they're not necessarily watching at the time I do the show, they are watching at other times and contributing as well to the recipes there. But I'm back down to 246 people. I'm hoping if you guys can all spread the word. There is as many people watching me on a regular basis, about the same amount of people, give or take, as there are actually follow me through a YouTube channel of their own. So I'm kind of begging, please, everybody who's following me on a regular basis, if you don't mind, to make a YouTube channel. I know some of you want to stay private, but do an alias. You don't have to post, I don't think. Like, you might get warnings to hold your channel name, but like, some people make playlists instead of doing their own shows, just to help me out with the analytics. My ninja stuff, the bear stuff, the cow stuff, and the shark stuff seem to be hitting well for me these days, and in trying to do what they tell me to do using verses or survive in the titles, didn't work as well as I thought. It hit a little bit. It seems like April always seems to be the time things hit a little better, but the ninja stuff for me is definitely doing better than other stuff. But warm and spicy. And just to say, I was watching Project Runway, and this suit that I'm wearing in my most recent video, warm and spicy, for a chai tea. It's a warm and spicy tropical Thai tea flavor. Fabulous Fabros, if you're out there, go check this one out. But the pants I'm wearing in this suit with a snake up the side, I saw one of the judges wearing that on Project Runway. So I feel very trendy in my suit. Anyways, and we've got latest comments. They don't seem to update. And yeah, so the most recent guys that joined also left. And just to show everybody what my schedule's like right now, if you go to the community tab, this is what you're going to see. So these pants were on Project Runway. So I feel like I'm current. I'm trying to look at New York trends when I dress myself sometimes. And let's see. So we're actually past this point. Hi there, Msoul. Okay, so here's me in this suit. So you got to be thin to wear that suit. Anyways, You need that flat stomach, you know. But okay, so this is guild meeting 24th, 9 p.m. I came 1 hour late. I was actually up and waiting. I thought it was 10 p.m. So sorry if I'm late, everybody. I actually thought I said 10 p.m. I was sitting around here at 9:15 waiting, making food because I had to wait. That's my bad. So that's terrible. Tomorrow I'll be online Dragonflight Follies. I have not paid much to renew my subscription for a while. So I've got Warcraft Rumble and the other stuff. Don't know if you guys like that one or not, but let me know. I do have Diablo Eternal and Immortal on the back burner there. And I do already have the next schedule ready to go. It'll be a little lighter for June. July will be a little heavier for stuff. Yeah. So there's that. And if we were to go back to the analytics of things, let's take a look here. How we're going. So I was for the past week riding pretty high on all three areas. We're kicking us higher than normal. But we'll see. My best things are the ninjas and the bears. The ninja jokes. So my memes are kind of jokes right now, or they're positive affirmations, and that's what's hitting the biggest right now. Sharks are a little bit more down, but cows have been a long time. They were riding for a long time. There's the odd positive affirmation, which is nice to know. The positive affirmations do get around. That's kind of nice. And I think I've added to most all of my playlists pretty regularly this month. So they're all got something new going for them, which is pretty good. And let's see. Watch time hours. It's really not clear to me what time of day that is. And here's where I lost the people. I'm very sad about that. Friday I lost one. Thursday I lost one. I thought I was closer, yeah. So 240. So help me, everybody. Let's spread the word. If any of you can stand it, please make a YouTube channel, even in an alias, just to, if you are watching me regularly, because there's about 500 of you, and I need 500 officially following me through the YouTube channels as subscribers in order for me to monetize. And if I monetize, I mean, look at how many shows I've done, over 1,800. And a lot of people with 1 million out there. Although I don't have a company backing me, I'm doing this on my own, and I am an amateur self-taught, which I know you can tell. But, and I know my gamer stuff is more of what people want to watch me do and not the slow down, chill down stuff. I realize that. I know that's part of it. And looking at the trends too, well, okay. So it's mostly younger guys watching, but in trends, where did I see that part? I don't even remember where I see that part. I think it comes out of the content. The inspiration thing doesn't really bring me things that I like. I find it waste my time. I know other people do it. Some of my torso stuff hit a little bit well. But definitely ninjas and bears, and my memes are hitting better than my videos. The ninja ones. It's the ninja ones hitting right now. So, yeah. So take a check out at all that. Community. I don't know how to tell about the trends. I know I get to it when I'm not thinking about it. Subscribers. Okay. And ideas for me have never really helped me at all. So anyways, that's all I can tell you about that. And now we're going to move on. So, just going back down. Here I'm back in the throne room. Okay. So usually I have like written like titles on a tablet or something. I didn't want to do that today. So we're not going to take too much longer. Nobody's here, and that's my fault. So, basically, I figured out that right now I'm gonna go with ninjas until you guys are sick of it. Bears, sharks, and cows, because they're the ones picking up, and some affirmations. I know that you guys like some of the fortune telling stuff. I'm going to think of a new theme for that for the next little bit. We'll see what I do. I don't know. Maybe it's what the conch shell will tell you. Whispers from the conch shells. I don't know. Whispers from the sea. We'll see. We'll do something. Last year I was not a mermaid. Maybe I'll bring that back. I don't know. But let me know what you want. I know that we need me to finish the door game. You guys do like the door games. I said I'd do a pirate one, and it is not done. I'm going to say, let's just wait. They'll be back in July. And other than that, I think I'm going to run with whatever jokes are popping, whatever titles are popping. Right now, it's ninjas. If there's something else, some other theme you guys want to see or hear, let me know what it is. I think that the jokes as memes with the different WoW population of visuals give it the double joke, and I think those have gotten compliments. When I can, I will consider whether or if or when I'm going to get back into gaming in WoW, because I don't have enough for a WoW token, so we'll see. I may sit on that until I'm done other important things in the real-timey world. This week coming up, Riddle Me Din Din will be replaced by a Riddle Me Snack Night, which is a preloaded riddle game for snacks, just for fun. Somebody's asked me for an all liquid beverage video set for a snack night. I think I can do that. And they've asked me for just fun themes to keep going with that. So that will be pre-recorded and posted for Tuesday, because I will be in meetings Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. It's been a busy week. So I'll do my best to be on time, be here. And I'll do the peekaboo gaming. I'll come in and out for that. So no sneak peeks tonight. The guild meeting, there is no one here for an open forum. So I'm going to cut it short. And I hope some of what I said was interesting or spurs you on. Please spread the word to friends. Let's get everybody subscribing. Everybody who watches me on a regular basis, please subscribe and hit like. Or if you can't subscribe, but you're watching me on a regular basis, please like as many videos as you do like. Let me know in the comments which of my types of shows I should save or toss, what you want to see in gaming. I have explored a little bit lately, something different. But if you're looking for other things, I'm always looking for the free things. Do you want me to go back to My Little Ponies? Do you want me to go back to something else? I know I haven't been in Roblox for a while, so we can check in on all of that later for gaming night. Coming up at the end of the next week. So, enjoy your evenings, everybody. Have a wonderful weekend. If it is raining on you like me, I see it as nature giving us a chance to enjoy a little more hot chocolate, a little more hot chai, drinks, chai, tea drinks, a little more hot coffee. The weather's just right for bundling up if you like to be cozy. It's calling for it right now. So other than that, there's a lot of great movies out there right now that I noticed in theaters, and superhero ones, and defunct superhero ones, and Tom Cruise is back with one more Mission Impossible, and Minecraft is out there right now, which I think is a lighthearted fun, not a meaty script, but a light script just for the fun of it for kids. And so there's all that. And anyways, hi everybody. Have a great weekend. This is Venus Callida. The guild meeting is adjourned. No sneak peeks.